Bruh. That's a big. That's a big. Wow, 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 wow. Come to daddy. That was off of Hellraiser. No, that was fucked up.
Chestnuts roasting.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Hunka hunka burning love.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just waiting.
So badass. Let your heart be light.
I didn't expect you to make it through that way.
I made a list. I checked it twice.
Oh my goodness.
Not even a scratch. Oh, I'm not impressed. Merely recalibrating.
On an open fire. How badass am I? So badass. Hunka hunka burning love. Oh, chestnuts. Let your heart be light. I may have overindulged.
Just head to the pod. You got lucky.
Got lucky. That pod's hella far away.
Dragging this out. How long will a weakling like you survive?
I always survive. Kinda. So. Oh. The pod's down here. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh.
Armor will help you keep your insides in. Most people prefer that.
Nope. Try use this time. Okay, gotta get some legs in. Oh. wake up! Whoa, fuck. Got work today and stayed up too fucking damn late. I think it like a little much. Stayed up way too late. Well, last night I said it's about 1, which wasn't bad, but. Be nice to get a set schedule. Well, kind of have one now. I work. I'm always off on Tuesday and Thursday. It's not too bad. Job's really easy. Like, it's easy enough to like make myself get active when I need to. Like I'll just walk around and just talk to people. That's all I want to do sometimes. Or I'll just stand at the pay station and just like stand there, wait for people to come. Just like look at the sky, look at people walk around, look at cars. I always just look at the sky. I always like look at the clouds and then see what's going on. It's been cloudy as hell lately. Just it's actually kind of fun. Weather's always cool. Just stare at shit. Yeah, hold on. It's his birthday. Who the fuck's Jacob? Let me see. Oh, he's 26. Someone's birthday. You're not a bad dude. I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, some names. My balls. Other balls. Bitch, you know I got big nuts. Okay. Yeah, I want to go to the gym today, but it's probably a huge chance that I won't be able to go to the gym. Excuse me. Oh man. But and then one lady, the old lady keeps coming by. She's hella funny. She's all like, well, there's a lot of older ladies that come by and that. They always talk to me every now and again. This one likes to talk. And it's funny because she'll sit there, she'll sit there and gossip. And last time she didn't really gossip at all. She was trying to bring up the same thing again from the other day, and I'm just like, okay. And she's like, oh no, I don't want to talk about it. what's done is done kind of thing. Like, oh, that's good that you think like that. Because when I talk to people that that kind of do silly things or stupid shit, depending on what it is. Like for what she did, it was stupid. Not a bad stupid, just like,
This place could use it.
oh. Because of her age and that, she's an older woman than that, so. Gotta drink my drugs. Yeah, see? It's a potion. It's pre-workout. Like, guy, you doing drugs online? Bitch, get the fuck out. I don't know half the people do cocaine or do some type of massive stimulant. They drink caffeine all day. That shit don't work. Not for those crackheads. Oh, man. But, yeah. I talked about our problem at first and that. I know this person doesn't like to listen, which is cool, you know. You can always, like, chime in certain words and that. And basically, you see a problem, and you're all like, okay. And what's the problem? Well, you ever think about what you say compared to how people act towards you? I mean, there's some things I say I get in trouble for. I do. I think a lot about that shit. There's always action. Every action always has a consequence. Could be good, could be bad. Never heard of a good consequence. It's learning. Learning's the best thing ever. Yeah. But anyway, like, she was talking about a person and she was being negative towards them because she was upset over something. And she was like, I called him that, like she was proud of it. No, she called she called a Bosnian person a terrorist. I'm like, Bosnians more.
You are going to keep your armor like that.
Like what? Anyway, I don't like. Okay, I don't like it, but I don't care that people say such ignorant things. I always say like this: if you are going to be ignorant, be ignorant. That's nothing to do with me. I'm not going to waste too much emotions on it. At least not a lot. I'm more or less likely to be like, 9/11 was. I always say like this because there's so much conspiracies that they're not even conspiracies. They're actual like evidence about what happened, and people get really gung ho about that shit. Well, anyway, she was telling this Bosnian guy that that he did something so she mocked him. Okay, so he did something towards you, and you mocked him by calling him a terrorist. Okay, shit happens. I get it, I completely get it. You're gonna get, upset because you're up. When you're upset like that, you're gonna fucking call out some shit. Yeah, I get it. But there's better ways of talking to people. I used to do that when I was younger. I used to be like, say I would guess things that always seem to hurt people the most is by profiling them, I guess. That's what you're doing. You're profiling them as something that they're not. And it's not a good take on it, because it's always trying to make excuses up for why you say it. Sometimes, it was pure anger. Sometimes you're just like, yeah, fuck that person, so you profile them. And you can't get it. I want my gun. Yeah, why not? No, let's wait. But anyway, so when she said that towards that kid, oh, he wasn't he's a kid, young adult. And then she's always saying, like I said, this person was upset, very emotional. So I can't really say that she was really being like bad, but she was just upset.
I'm not through.
And like, hold on. Okay, there we go. As we were talking about at first, and that it's just a psychological thing. So, yeah, I'm a bitch. Well, me and her talked about it the first time, and that I kind of just like went through it. I said this on another stream, and that people seem to get upset. They don't know how to say control themselves. They want to burst out. It's like being drunk. They want to expose, whatever they're thinking towards someone. And so, whatever that she was upset with this person, and she called them like punks and stuff.
Down we go.
And she asked me, "Do I know them?" I'm like, I don't know anything like of them, like personally, but I do know that people do say stuff and say yes, they are kind of lazy and ignorant and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, I can see that. There's a lot of ignorant ass people out there that just like to just sit there and just be ignorant. I mean, I get that, because people are ignorant,
Huh? Chestnuts.
Like, well, what you do is you have to teach them.
On it. Oh,
Now, when I tell people that are lazy, I say, hey, being lazy ain't gonna get you any pussy, bro. If you're a man. That's what the first thing I say to men. I say, being lazy ain't gonna get you a woman. If you do get a woman, she ain't gonna be any good, because, you're gonna get a woman that's gonna be like you, lazy. That's how it goes. You date who you are. So if you're very active and you keep yourself going in that, and you're smart, you're gonna date someone that is smart and active.
I can smell them.
That's how it normally goes.
My chestnuts are roasted. On an open fire. Chestnuts.
That's the reason why a lot of people have these issues, that they want to complain about stuff.
That's surprising.
I complain about all you want. This person's like this person's like that. You're dating who you are. So you want to make people learn. People can't learn unless you tell them.
Is this some surprise? You're not this.
So when I talked to that girl, that lady, I said, I had to interrupt her,
Ammo here.
and so when I did, I said, maybe you should think about what you're saying and that why he was constantly being interactive like that. Like, you didn't have to say that. And then later on in the conversation,
Spend it or whatever.
she kind of stated that. Maybe I should have, no, maybe I should have said those things, that, but I was just angry now. Like, anger is not a substitution of stupidity. Anger is what gets people killed. Anger is what destroys worlds. Anger is the worst thing that people use because it feels so good, because it's such an excitement thing to unleash so much crap. Hans gets so bitches. Hey now, he gets mechanical dildos. he makes his love, okay? He turns on those vibrators. I mean, anyway.
Evil. You missed the old
I don't get it all.
How badass am I? So badass.
Man, as we got to talking that, it's like, man, she kind of was like, wouldn't stop. It was like,
It's time to forget anyway.
ha. But yeah, I don't think people really ever think about what they say. They kind of just
How badass
say things.
am I? Hello.
Like, sometimes I see it that it is kind of hard. Hey! Hey! No, fuck myself. Thank you. Oh, he's good. Come on, fucker.
I made it live. I checked it twice. Let's go outside. Time to get
I mean,
Just head to the bar. You got lucky.
okay, Nose, you're pissing me off. Stop sneezing. Oh my god. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, man. Oh. Holy shit.
a little present to myself.
Oh, it's like going to bed with the patriarch. With big old
Looks like
tentacle
a friend
dick.
tied out to me.
That'd be fucked up.
The trainer pod design is not terrible. Horzine did okay.
I know people like power, but why'd you want to look like that?
Wave 9.
Like, Hans actually looks average compared to them. And fucked up, dude. Those creatures. Hey, the visible bitches, man. The invisible girls. I ain't gonna lie.
I may have opened
When the patriarch was designing that creature, well, I guess it'd be a creature. He made those bitches very, very nice. Butterfaces. Put a bag over the head. I love it when they get upset about that. What are you calling her a butterface? Because her face is below average and her body is very attractive.
so bad.
Oh yeah, 100%. Who doesn't want to fuck the freaking stalker? Oh, sorry, YouTube. Let me put this in terms. Who wants to have sexual relationships with the stalker? Because, you know, gotta know they can't have straight people anymore. You know, if the world was gay, we'd all be dead.
Hello, Fletcher.
They'd be force breeding people. His boobs are gross. Remember that.
Money does you know.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's why you got titties all over the fucking internet.
Some sort of structural
You got
deficiency.
fake breastfeeding fucking things that have millions of views of guys spanking their monkeys. It's for educational purposes only. 1% of them is actually learning how to breastfeed. 99% of them are learning how to jack off. Or jack off. Just jack off. That's what they're doing. And you notice that when they do, when the girls do their old fake breastfeeding bullshit, even in Israel, fuck, they have kids that are like 5 or 6 years old still breastfeeding. It's fucking ridiculous. And they'll sit there, keep doing it. They always have like one scene that's like 3 seconds long, showing their tits off. They do it on purpose. I'm doing a breastfeeding vlog. Look at my boobs.
Do it yourself.
They always do it. They'll do like a 3 or 4 second like thing. They show off their boobs so you can pause and spank your monkey off. That's it. It's fucking ridiculous.
Together in a single target.
Your eyes open down.
Split up so I can kill them.
Boop. Hey, is that right, you fucking pussy? Dude, it's fucking hilarious. YouTube is very fucking awkward. YouTube, all social media sites, they all used to be super against like sexual stuff like that. It's like me walking around with my fucking my dick and balls bulging through my fucking pants. And a Speedo or some bullshit like that.
Did you?
Oh my god! It's everywhere! Hey, get out of my butt. Get out of my butt. Get out of my butt. They should like spawn then. Dude, it's so fucking bullshit. How do I know that? I don't even look at stuff up to see where YouTube's going. Just curious. The internet was made because of porn.
Badass am I?
Not even joking you.
So badass.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's one. Oh, yeah. That's because of Amarith, or Armorith, whatever the fucking name is.
I don't see it.
Time for a more direct
On an open fire.
This isn't fair.
How badass am I?
Yeah. It's just money.
Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, it's just money. Yeah. That's why you start seeing all these girls on YouTube bringing up all this fucking titty vlogs and shit. Like they show off their fucking boobs and their nipples are poking out through their shirt and that. Or you get all that fucking yoga shit. That shit came out of nowhere. All that yoga shit, I mean, I see it all the time. Because if I do look up anything in that, of course I have like one favorite girl that I'll go on every now and again. And like, you know, meet up against the wall or something. And then I see like a gargantuan amount of people. It's like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of women sitting there doing booty exercises. It's straight up fucking ridiculous. So then when I go to the gym, there's this one girl, a lot of them, they always do these butt exercises. They do them almost daily. They go to the gym just to stick their fucking asses out.
How do you like it?
I'm not even joking. This one Asian girl, she goes to Planet Fitness off and on. She was sitting there in the far back corner. They have these. They have like the thigh machines and that for the glutes and shit, and the inner thigh and that. Well, there's like an opening, like a doorway, and then there's like they have like a doorway. Say it's about, I don't know, 10 feet wide. It's like 16 feet tall. It's a big ass building. Well, anyway, this girl sits in the doorway doing butt exercises, sticking her ass so everyone can see how fat her ass is. And I'm just sitting there like, and she heard me in that because I always talk about people doing stupid shit. And I was like, why not? Because I bring my mom there because me and my mom are exercising together. I'm trying to, get my family motivated in that. And like, I was just like, why the fuck are you doing that exercise so everyone can see your fucking ass? Like, literally, she throws her ass out as far as she can. Her pants are literally, like, stretching like they're about to fucking tear. She wears those stupid, dumb fucking yoga pants. You can literally see her fucking crack because her ass is so, like, thick and that. You can see it literally between her butt cheeks. And I was sitting there, like, what happened to, like, the public, place where you're like, oh, yeah, we care about how people look at us and that. Straight up, this bitch is crazy as fuck. Like, not, like, psychologically, I don't know about that, but I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Yeah, that pre-workout's kicking in. I'm gonna do some booty exercises. I'm gonna shove my ass at everybody's face.
Nothing says Christmas.
But yeah, it was just fucking crazy. I was sitting there like, but yeah, her butt was nice and that, but like, well, okay, congratulations. Oh my god! And then finally she stopped doing it, and then she like left the gym, I guess, because she was done expelling herself in front of fucking everybody. Trying to act like that she's the only girl that has a butt on her, not. I'm sure you have an OnlyFans, or just as much as have a fucking Instagram showing off how fat your fucking ass is 24/7. Yeah, no, it's fucking. It's ignorant as hell, and they want to get mad and you look at their fucking ass. Like, bitch, your booty hole's literally hanging out.
How badass am I?
Like, literally.
No, nothing escapes me.
I get it. No one cares. Unless you're gonna give it to me, you shouldn't be showing it to me.
Let your heart be light.
I mean, I've seen videos of that, but I haven't seen it in actual person just yet. Yeah, like actual person, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm all give.
You bet not there was anything but love.
So I don't even know about that, but
Area remains secure.
yeah, I go by what I see. Like certain states, evidently certain places in America, yes, I see. Like California probably has a little more because California's got some stupid ass fucking women in there. They're very like weird, awkward. Like where I live at, not so much. I mean, they do that shit, but you can't have cameras in these places because, you know, like they literally have cameras set up on their phones and shit. And then, well, anyway, California's a shithole. At least Los Angeles and LA. Well, that is Los Angeles. LA and, a couple other ones. But, yeah, it's just ridiculous. I'll be sitting like,
Out of that area.
like, come on, for real? Is it really that important? It's like, you might as well just wear absolutely fucking nothing. And just completely broadcast yourself being a fucking whore. Men can do it. This is the biggest controversial ever. They always say, men do it. Men don't do shit. It depends what region of the state that you live in. I mean, like, I live in Missouri. I live in, St. Louis.
So bad.
I live in the out branches of the city. It's actually not too bad. We got a lot of people that are actually pretty cool. Every once in a while you'll get a couple fucking stupid asses, but yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yes, am I? So bad, man. Chestnuts roast. And I did it.
There's stupid people everywhere, so you can't. It's just how it is. But yeah, I always see the same girls there. And they always, like, there was one of the girls there. I know that she's an Instagram person because she was talking about it to another girl on that. She's like, oh my god, make Instagram and, like, show your fucking ass off to everybody. I'm literally dead serious. You're like, you're not even making real money. You're making stripper money. They think it's not prostitution, but it's a form of prostitution. It blows my mind. Read the definition of prostitution. It's selling yourself for money. It does not matter if it is, say, intercourse or not. It's selling your body for money. It's a form of prostitution. You can deny it all you want. That's what the actual truth of it is. And it just becomes like, okay, this is what happens. Say, I mean, if you show, like, bikini pictures off and that, okay, I can kind of go with that. But you ain't gonna find no fucking man. No realistic man, say like myself, would ever touch you. I would never touch a woman like that. Because it's stupid. And your body count's probably a little too high. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's like, you can't do that. That's how it works. Yeah. Yeah, there's all this political shit. Well, it's all coming down just because Trump and people are starting to realize the truth. Trump basically rang the bell of truth, and now everything's coming out. And And people that still want to follow the news and follow what's happening,
Something special for you.
they're just making up shit right now.
Hunka hunka burning love.
And it's like ringing the dinner bell. Once you ring the dinner bell, people start to notice stuff. That's basically what it was. I mean, people already had conspiracies about shit that was going on with their government and that. It's not even our government, it's the world's government. It's a lot of satanic shit now. It's crazy how satanic people are. Like, after the truth came out, you start seeing all these Hollywood people go completely satanic as fuck. You start seeing the cult start to come out. It's fucked up. We live in a world that's not all tech and space and... Nah, this shit's literally God and Satan. Like, literally how our world works. The whole fantasy was space.
Keep your eyes open down.
Star Trek, Star Wars. The shit's not real. You know, that's what makes it really, like, kind of cool and awesome to realize it. Because we've been lied to so much.
That's your plan.
No, it's satanic as fuck, dude. Look at Disney's logo. There's literally 3 6s in it, and they put it in there on purpose. Not even joking, you shit. Dude, it's fucking satanic. Yeah, look it up right now. Look at the Disney logo.
Hurry up so you can die.
You see 6 up front, you see 6 with the hyphen, and you see 6 at the end. They broadcast it right in front of everybody. They're telling you that this is a war of heaven and hell to a certain degree. It's a very heavy spiritual war. And that's the reason why when Trump came out and said what he said, hey, Ali, it was to ring the dinner bell of truth about what's going on. Now, evidently, they can't, like, be upfront with it, but... this shit is 100% real.
So bad.
Like, people want to say, oh, no, it can't be real, this and that. No, this shit's real.
No time out.
You ever think about how you hide stuff? You hide stuff in plain sight by not telling people the truth. When you rely on government for truth, do your own fucking research. Well, I mean, communist is just a way of, like, it's a lifestyle. Yeah, it's because of the Civil War and that, the South and the North and that, the Confederate and all that stuff and that.
How badass am I?
That's just... I'll get right to you, Ali. That's just a gimmick. I know people don't like reading the Bible and that, but if you look at the Bible, how the Bible actually states certain things, people are really starting to notice it, that it's telling a lot of truth. In different contexts, but it's still telling the truth. Yesterday was good, it was slow. We got everything cleaned up in that. It started to drain. The pit started to drain that. Tommy had to get a sub pump in that, so we drained everything out in that. And the middle pit finally started to drain a little bit. And finally it started draining a lot. I think he stayed... I believe he stayed overnight. Not overnight. He was there when I was still there when he left it.
What am I looking at?
Wait, alive? Well, here's the trick. To keep power is to enslave minds. To enslave minds is just make up a truth and throw that truth out there. This is how cults work. They throw truth out there, their own personal truth about life, and they keep throwing it out there till eventually you become brainwashed. That's why when people talk about God and, like, they sit there, they're all like, God doesn't exist. And they say, well, evolution is real. Evolution was made up. Like, dinosaurs were made up. Dinosaurs can't live. The fuck are you talking about? It's a made-up scheme.
Let your heart be light.
Oh, you're at the site right now? It's some time. Yeah, I'll be up there probably about an hour or so, about an hour and a half. Like, there's so much proof. It has to, a lot of it has to do with English. Like, the people underneath the matriarch of England and that, these are all royals because England was the first superpower, you know, back then and that. And when they originated to America, that's why we originated to America. Because there was a lot of bullshit going on. We want to be free. That's the English, the Irish, and Germans and stuff like that that were in that region. That's why we had the Revolutionary War. We want to be free, so we... I mean, I guess not me, because I'm not actually, like, English. I'm more Irish and German, but... I guess English a little bit. And that's what we did, You gotta start all the way back. That's where it started. The Revolutionary War, back then, it was like 1700s or something like that. When we first were, like, kind of finding the country and that. Columbus, fuck Columbus. Columbus was a molester. It has been proven. There's been ship documents that he molested children and shit. He was a royal, and that's where all the molestation came from. This shit goes way back then. That's where all this crap started. And as history continued on, the royals of England were the ones that kind of controlled everything. That's how you get the Joe Bidens. And the Bushes. And the fucking Obamas, they're all English. They all passed down from royals of England. All of them. That's why they do the things they do. They literally screw their own cousins to make babies. That's how they do it. Royals always do that. Yeah, they'll force people to have sex with semi-blood relatives. They keep the bloodlines good. And they make up a bunch of shit to try to make it look like that it's something else. That's how you do. This shit goes deep as fuck. It's like over a couple hundred years ago. Ever since our country's been found, the whole point of doing this is to pull people in and make a new cult. Yes, our founding fathers were, you know, the Constitution, they were more truthful. 100%. Because life was more serious. It's like life or death, so they made all these rules and regulations to keep things at peace. But then after, that's why we had the Civil War. Civil War was literally a bunch of fucking English royals doing another Revolutionary War again. It's basically the same fucking war. Dude, this shit goes deep as fuck. If people say these things are a conspiracy, there's too much evidence about it. They're just hiding it. It's just like what they say in The Art of War. It's a Japanese book called Art of War. They said the victor always seems to write the story of the defeat. Which whoever's been defeated, they write the story about who they are. Because they won. So they can categorize anything about that person or war and lie about it. That was the whole point of it. So like when people say, why did Hitler do what he did? Does anybody know why he did it? People say, well, he was just a mad tyrant and that. I talked to Germans. There was an old German lady I talked to. She was like in her 50s and that. This was a couple of years ago. And she said, Hitler gave everything. Gave life back to Germany. The thing is, I think he was honestly betrayed. Nazism wasn't anything after he took over. Nazism, not even from Hitler. That's the funny thing. His commander was the one that decided to do it. Which his commander, guess what? Probably was a sabotager. Our history has so much fucking bullshit in it. And the funny thing is that people don't see it that much. They look at it like, oh, well, it's okay. You know, Hitler's bad. That's why they always talk about Hitler. Anything, it's like they do that with Trump. That's kind of funny, is Trump's actually doing good for our country, but they call him Hitler. Why is that? Because maybe Hitler was an actual good person. They just made him bad because of brainwashing, to a certain extent. Or maybe he wasn't bad at all. Who knows? That's why they always say that stuff. They call everyone a Hitler because, you know, Trump's trying to do good for the country and they're saying, no, he's not doing good for the country. He's a Hitler. He's a horrible person. And there's no evidence of it. No, they'll bring up the stuff like racism. Man, fuck racism. Racism doesn't exist. It's just, when you can say a community's bad, you're saying a community's bad. And then everyone falls in with it. That's why I don't watch the news. News is fucking stupid. If I watch anything, I'll watch weather. There we go. If you really want to know what's going on, listen to Flat Earthers. Flat Earthers will tell you exactly, that's how I know this shit, from everything. They go down the history books and they go through the Bible and they actually explain in detail what the Bible actually says, because it's, you know, old term talking. You'd be super surprised how you can learn a lot when you actually just listen and see it for yourself.
That's great.
Do you don't want to learn anything? Go to flatearthdave.com. The guy is he's a millionaire, like, researcher of flat Earth and that. That's why, like, YouTube likes to attack people and that. Say, well, flat Earth is a conspiracy. Yeah, so is fucking space, because NASA's a fucking gimmick. NASA steals a whole bunch of fucking taxpayer money just to fucking jack off their fucking ego. Excuse me, you're saying too many F words. Fuck off. No one cares. And that's basically what happens. A lot of the stuff, like I look at my checks every time I get paid. They take out 3, 4, 5 taxes. 5 taxes. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, the federal tax ain't that bad. Social Security is like 10% of my taxes. Social Security. Man, fuck Social Security. I'll finance my own damn money. For every $500 that I make, they take out $30 fucking dollars of that. $30. And fucking Medicare, man. Fuck Medicare. You need insurance, man. Fuck your doctors. I don't care about it. If I die, I want to die in natural cause, not filled with fucking parasitic fucking pharmaceuticals. I mean, I'm not saying some pharmaceuticals are actually helpful in that. Most of that shit just weakens you. I mean, I get certain things that you might actually need things on there. Okay. You know, there's an ointment that I use for the... I got a little, like, bacterial thing on my finger and that. When I used to work up at Hooters and that, it's almost gone. Some pharmaceuticals can be great. I'll tell you what, they pump people full of all those medicines. They always say like this: the line of the money starts with insurance companies, oil companies. They're all part of the same bullshit. Pharmaceuticals, hospitals, schools. That's how all this shit works. The Rockefellers weren't fucking stupid. They're still alive today. At least the name is. I don't know if they're actually real, but yeah. The shit's fucked up though. Yeah, when you start going through the history, you actually start learning shit. Oh my god, it's fucking ridiculous how fucked up our history is. As in, like, how wrong it is. 9/11. We all know 9/11 was done because of what? Because Bush wanted the war with Iraq to get oil. He's a big oil family. They did it on purpose. To start a fake fucking war to kill our soldiers and Iranians, which weren't bad people. And people mock them and say how stupid they were. Man, the Iranians were not fucking dumb. I love how people say that stuff. They say... It's always the fucking liberals. Liberals always say such ignorant shit about other people's countries. But when they look at their own country, their country's nothing but a bunch of parasites living off of fucking taxes. No, because, you know, victimize yourself. I don't want to work. I don't want to make my money. So I gotta live off the government. Government's like, yeah, we'll give you money. We'll give you a couple pennies and a loaf of fucking bread every week. And we'll go, oh, thank you for that. I like that. But your bread goes bad in 3 days. You gotta make sure you eat it up before it goes bad. So we actually don't give you weeks. We give you 3 or 4 days worth of fucking food. Don't need to lie about it. That's what I feel like they do. People love free shit, but free shit comes with a cost. It always does.
How badass am I? So bad. That's nuts. Hunka burner.
Dude, fucking die, you son of bitches. I fucking hate bobbleheads.
The red man.
Oh. But yeah, the shit's fucking crazy though.
Help yourself, Frank. Let your heart.
You know the funny thing is, like, I start to feel better about myself, and I literally just start praying again.
Sweet Christmas. That's great near the top of the North Hill.
The resupply pod is open.
Yeah, when I started praying again, I started becoming better. I started giving myself to say, you know, I'm a sinner and I want to be forgiven for my sins.
Of course
I started to get better. And it's not about praying in general, it's about how you manifest yourself in that way. People say, manifest? That sounds like blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I listen to a lot of, you know, people, you know, that don't see spirituality as anything good. They call people like that. I was just myself, put a season out, like, oh. Logic is logic.
move it, idiot.
But there's a reason why spirituality exists in the first place.
Those things that have done.
No, people can say whatever they want to say, but the truth is the truth. Truth is truth. If you want to deny it, be my guest. Deny anything you want. That's not going to stop truth. It's not going to stop how life is.
They're right behind you. Well, almost.
So people say, you know, God doesn't exist. And then you like gotta think, well, I believe humans over creation. You live in creation. You see it every day when you look up at the fucking sky. You see it every day when storms come in. It's a fucking closed-in system. It's a system.
I shot his eye out.
It was created. It had to be created. It wouldn't make any sense. I would say people want to hide shit in plain sight because they don't want you to know the truth. No one wants to know that you have power because power is what keeps powerful people weak. It puts them in a weak state. Obviously, people don't want to talk about it because no people don't want to talk about shit anymore.
Let's pound side it. Hunk of burning love. How badass am I? So bad. Oh. Chestnuts roasting. How badass am I? Chestnuts.
I fucking miss them, bitch. That's the biggest thing. Like, people just don't want to see it from that perspective. That's why they always call it the Matrix. When Matrix movie was come out, it was so controversial that people start realizing, do we live in an alternate reality? You want to know how reality works? You are reality. So, get this. The concept of reality, of your own personal reality, goes with what you're thinking, what you're doing, where you're at with your conscious, because your conscious level has to be somewhere, and through your eyes, how you see things, how you think, how you emotionally attach yourself to things. It all comes out with emotional attachment. So when we talk about any type of emotional psychology bullshit, it works like this. You attach yourself to things that you do. Why? Because it's exciting. It's like, why do those girls show off their booty so much? They attach their emotions to their butt, to the way they do things. They get excitement for it. We had no emotions. We'd be not doing nothing. We'd be deadpan. We'd be sitting there and just surviving. We want to be entertained. Like, you gotta think about a kid. A kid's conscience is not really much there. They see things. Their reality's starting to grow. That's something right there. And as you get older, you start to grow into your conscience. You start to learn more. You start to understand your reality. What if that reality broke? What if that reality changed for some reason? And then all of a sudden you're stuck with what? That can't be true. There's no way the Earth's flat. I know that it's round. You know. Yeah, you know from what they tell you. What if you get new reality? And then all of a sudden you're thinking about it. How do you unglue yourself from one reality to another reality? Is by unlearning that, unlearning the reality that you're in and learn something new. Accept actual truth. There's fake factual truth that's just put in the system to tell you how to live your life. And there's actual truth how you should live your life. Why do people hide this? Because they're scared of the creator. They want to be God. They want to be a creator. They can't be a creator because you're already created. There's nothing else to create. But they can brainwash people. Celebrities are literally, they're little armies. At least from the Democratic perspective. They're little armies that tell you how to live life. That's what they do. That's why when there's trends and shit of things, they want you to change it and say, oh, look, there's a new trend. And it's all over the place. You can look at social media, look at the marketing. NBA, oh my God. They throw all this shit about women's basketball and crap. Women's soccer, the shit they don't watch. No one watches that shit. They live off of man's money. They live off the man's sports money. Why? Because that's just how life is. It's a man's world. Now they're trying to use the woman, right now, to change society. The thing is, no one fucking cares. Because no one watches that shit. I mean, if you want to watch it, watch it. I mean, I don't watch any sports. Fuck sports. But sports are nothing but a brainwash. They're trying to hide stuff from you by making you entertained by bullshit. That's why they have movies and that. You gotta think back in the old days. No one was really higher up than anybody else. Unless they were leaders. But you always had a leader. Always had some type of command. Oh man. Because you need it. Oh man. Getting a little hot in here. But that's the power struggle. People always demanding that they're better. This is why I hate working with, say, managers that demand that shit. They think as I suck corporate dick that they believe that they're better. And it's just fucking hilarious. I make more money than you, okay.
We're great.
What the fuck's your money make it to do with me? And I believe that you don't have more money. I think you just make more money.
We'll salvage what we can from that flesh.
One of the guys I used to work with up at Denny's and that. Can't say he was a bad guy, but he seemed like he had some issues that he had to deal with. He was very guilty over shit. I don't know what he was guilty of. He had a guilty conscience. Because you'd always be smoking cigarettes and that. Most times if people do a lot of nicotine, they normally have a guilty conscience. What do you do with all the stress and that? Stress? Like, dude, stress is the imagination. When I say that, could try to follow a trend. I need money. I need a big house. I need nice cars and that. And people literally go to the breaks of losing everything just to have a nice car, just to have a nice house. Oh, man. Good morning allergies. I fucking hate that shit.
Think fast, or as fast as you can. So, think
And that's what it is. I'm not even joking about this shit. That's why the marketing does that. The marketing does it so good. I see the marketing for freaking NBA and that. NBA season starting, blah, 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 blah. Buy these clothes and shit of these jackoffs where they make millions of dollars off of you watching their shit. Oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, that's so cool. And they watch it. They watch it. They watch it again. They watch it again. Like, I can be like them. Man, I want to be like them. Spider mechanics. Oh, that fell off. Doop, doop, doop. The only reason why they throw that shit out there for kids to be mesmerized saying they can be that. The motherfuckers are bought and paid for. They pick certain people, they pick them in high school, and they pay for all their stuff to make them new-based people. But they only pick, like, the most talented, if not the most beautifulest people to be on there, because it's a fucking marketing campaign. Anyone that thinks they're like, I'm gonna play soccer and I'll become a pro league, and then you're full of shit. And that you're in a 1 percentile of doing that. And if you don't got the looks or you don't got the athletics to do it, they're not gonna choose you. They don't give a fuck. That's just how it works. It's a marketing campaign. No matter how many times people say shit and thinking they could do stuff, sorry, it's not going to happen. Oh, you're going to destroy my dreams and that. It's not a dream when you're living off of someone else's fucking footwork. It's not a dream when you're believing in something that's not you. People say, well, why is that? I used to do that. I used to want to be a football player and that. I could have done it easily. If I actually got into and I actually want to focus on it, I could have been a pro football player. Could have.
How badass am
I have the looks. My genetics can push my strength. My genetics are good enough for strength training and that. You know, living that kind of lifestyle sucks ass, though. But you gotta be rich! They always say, you gotta be rich. With a whole bunch of girls. Oh my god! Girls. Yeah, I gotta have all that pussy in the world. Because that dedicates what a man is how much pussy you get, which is fucking complete bullshit. That's a fucking lie. Anyone that says that, especially when Andrew Tate says kind of similar things like that, he gives a fucking shit, dude.
Chestnuts roast. How badass am I? So bad.
Now, this is some Andrew Tate shit, and that stuff he says is fucking stupid. He talks about weightlifting, and then he photoshops his fucking pictures. Like, literally photoshops his pictures. It's fucking priceless. I've seen his pictures and that. We take pictures of him and stuff, and then we actually see him on videos and that. And you see him from videos to pictures. They Photoshop his muscles. They put his head on a big fucking muscular, gigantic fucking 250-pound fucking bodybuilder. Not even joking. It's fucking priceless. I've seen his videos. The dude's not that big. He's tall. He's got muscles on him, but and when you see him like in pictures, they make him look like he's a fucking gigantic motherfucker. Like he's fucking huge. And when you see him in real life, he's average build. He's in good shape. Like, he's not, like, fucking gargantuan, bench pressing 500 pounds and shit. Dude, I see it. Dude, it's ridiculous how much people falsify who they look like. Or how they look like. Like, it's fucking, like, ridiculous. It's a marketing campaign. He knows it is. Because when he was talking to, Tucker Carlson. I like Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson actually does do a lot of true stuff. When he's talking to you about his being in shape, this is what Andrew Tate does. He's like, this is what he said. This is how you know it's bullshit. So I drink 10 cups of coffee a day. Holy shit, 10 cups of coffee? Like, what the fuck, dude? That's an outrageous amount of fucking coffee. He says, I smoke 4 big cigars a day. Man, don't give a fuck about your rich ass smoking cigars. And he says, nicotine makes my testosterone go up. He doesn't eat 1 meal a day. How the fuck do you contain muscle eating 1 meal a day, bro? You might contain some of your muscle, but you ain't gonna look as jacked on your fake ass fucking photos. Like, what? Are you serious? Like I said, I have nothing against Andrew Tate, but some of the shit he does, like, it's fake as fuck. Like, it's fake. It's so fucking fake. I seen him when he was a kickboxer and that. He was in good shape, but the motherfucker looks like he's a fucking, like he did a whole bunch of gear for, like, a couple of months before his shoot, and also he's, like, all geared up and shit. Like, you got billions of dollars, bro, but you still gotta Photoshop yourself because you know you're not that big of a person. You're just tall as fuck. You got, like, when you're, like, over 6 foot tall, that, yeah, your muscles sometimes can look a little bigger because how tall you are. But, dude, come on, bro. I seen his fucking footages of him being in jail. And, like, he was averagely built at best. What the fuck is this? Studies at Mizzou. Works at Student Life. Who the fuck is this daughter? She looks like someone I know, like I've seen her before. Winsville, Missouri. Lives in St. Louis. Oh shit, she is. You know what's so funny about Facebook? Like, the girl I just got suggested was a girl that lives in St. Louis. She looks like a girl I saw, almost identical to the girl I saw up at my work. There was one skinny, like, short blonde girl that came up to work in that. She had an SUV now. She was trying to climb out of the SUV. She was short enough that her body was hanging out of the SUV, trying to press buttons and that. And so I was, like, walking over to her. And, like, I start busting out laughing. I'm like, a little too short for that, huh? And I just kept on laughing about that, like, jokingly. And we got a conversation. And then Facebook evidently stalks me on my fucking phone, I guess, or something like that. They just know. It's kind of funny how they just know. They suggest this girl lives in St. Louis. It looks identical to this woman. And they give me a suggestion on my phone. I don't even know who this person is. I don't know if she's related to anyone that I know in that, because I don't have a lot of people on my Facebook. And it was just so funny. I was there like, what the fuck? That happened before when I was looking. Where I was trying to find someone. It's like Facebook's trying to get me to date these people because it's like suggests a whole bunch of people that, you know, I might be attracted to. Dude, Facebook's fucking weird. All the shit's in there. Google sells a lot of data. If I talk about stuff, I'll see suggestions on my Facebook, a bunch of, a lot of them are bots. I mean, this one's an actual real person because it doesn't have a lot of friends. A lot of them are bots and like 4,000 or 5,000 friends and shit. I'll be right back. Shit. Let me get off for a little bit. Watch this little police cam thing. Watch these police cam things. It's kind of funny.
That's the last thing I want. That's the last thing I want. I can see that from you guys. So, so hopefully, have explained that to her. You guys can do your thing, right? No, just like I said, recommend expedited. It's fine. I know it's paying the fun on part, but
no matter what, like I'd rather ask for help than be here any longer. I know it's not an option, and we're both very aware of that. Yeah. We just want to make sure that we're not like, hey, are you here? Like,
bitch, we don't care. You talk too damn much.
Depend on her time to move out in 10 days, just because it's such
especially the last.
So basically what happened is, I always watch this police stuff now. It's fucking hilarious. Some of this shit's actually really funny. It makes you learn how people are. So basically it is, you got these two people that are renting a house, that were giving rent to a person to stay inside a house and that. I don't know when this was. What does it say? 2019. Oh no, yeah, no, 2021.
yeah, it's my first time moving out, and I really just don't know.
Yeah, you can't do that. So, I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, guys.
I really appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Y'all have a blessed day.
So how long does it take?
It seems like they are trying to make moves.
Okay, she has no skill. There's one thing I don't think she has done that. She's not getting purpose. It's her trouble. So it's like, I don't know. That's necessary. Obviously, I just know they're not going to get an apartment, so I'm not going to stay here.
Yeah, I would start that just in case. It seems like they're trying to do it, but
you never know. Sometimes I've written here to way more different thing. They're not really good. I don't think it's a little bit. That's what I'm saying. They ain't gonna get out of it. You know, but just trust the part of the house. Obviously, that will
yeah. So I think people are going there.
Just try your best to go on with the process.
So go to some of
Yeah, that's one of the weaker ones. Basically, broke ass motherfuckers can't pay rent, and they want to leave because she told me, hey, you know, you're not paying me rent, and they're making up excuses why they can't pay rent. Motherfucker, you got two people paying rent. You're saying that you can't make money? What the fuck do you do all day? Like, literally, I don't understand how people just work. Get y'all working out someplace. I don't want to work. Well, that ain't my damn fault. You gotta fucking work, bitch.
How badass am I? Show that. You missed the gold, Simon? How badass am I? Show that. On an open fire.
Chunky! Do it again, do it again! Whee!
You've been killing a squid in some village.
Alright, I think I'm gonna get, yeah, I'm gonna get off here a little bit.
Your person
But yeah, people are weird. It's like, they didn't have me babysit it. That's fucking hilarious.
design is not terrible. Horsey did okay with this.
I don't want that. I want this. Every time I talk to any police officer, not, I always ask like, "Hey, how's it going? Like, what? Anything happened today?"
23.
And they're all like,
I don't see him. Smell him.
"He's like, deal with you got babysit people." They're all like, "Yeah."
Hello, flesh owl. I don't like surprises.
Damn, dude, what the fuck? Hate that shit.
Now chestnut.
Fuck off, you invisible bitches. I hate invisible bitches.
Be right.
Get him on, dick bitch. Go away. Oh, damn.
How badass am I? What sounds are naughty?
That's an air pressure change, man.
Chestnut. Rudolph guide my sleigh tonight.
No shit, fat ass. Oh my god.
Chestnuts roasted. What? You say something?
Woo, I got chills. Yeah, Huscan's definitely a lot better. Per bullet, per damage is way better for how much ammo it holds.
Just entered a pod. You got lucky.
But yeah, this shit's crazy that I like Happy Black to that. Like,
Was out of gas.
well, anyway, I'm sorry. I mean, a lot of the police officers now that like drive around our area and that they always get their free car washes and that, and like. They I always ask them questions. And that it's the same shit. It's like this is what it is when the state or the government controls people. If you don't want to learn and you're followed by society's trends, like gangsters, all that shit, and they're doing all that stupid ass shit, acting like you're tough and all that crap, it's just a lot of stupid fucking shit. If you have to be taught by a government that is absolutely ridiculously fucking corrupt. State level, not as much, but government level, like federal level, is fucking massively corrupt. And you get put on public schools and that, and like, there's just so much shit wrong with our system. As usual, people always say, save the children. Because the children, people that are in high school, people in middle school and that, learning this shit. Ugh. It matters a lot. Anyway, I'm going to be getting off from that. Because I got an hour before I have to go to work. It's going to be a long, probably boring day. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.